So as some of you may know, I've been a part of a professional pro clubs team and we've been competing in a top level virtual league. On this video I want to talk about the most broken tactic and playing style that almost every professional club uses. So I said to myself, if it's broken on pro clubs on an international level, it's gonna be broken in Ultimate Team as well. You see, in a top level pro clubs game, you're playing against such god tier defenders that scoring directly is just not gonna happen. So what we do is we pass it around the edge of the box so many times that it eventually breaks down the defense. And that's what we want in our formation today. Lots of passing options in and around the opponent's box. The formation is gonna be the 3-4-1-2. Everyone plays it on 3-5-2 on pro clubs, but we need to have two center mids to be able to make it work in Ultimate Team. For the tactics, we go with balanced direct passing as always. 31 defensive width, 61 depth, 44 attacking width, and 4 or 5 players in box. I actually liked it better with 4 players in box, but for the sake of keeping this formation playable for all skill levels, I'm gonna settle on 5. Now let's talk instructions. Both of our strikers are on stay central and get in behind. What we want from these two is just push the opponent's defense as far back as possible, and later on when we're passing it around the edge of the box, we're just gonna find a beautiful ping pass to one of these, and then it's just a turn, shoot and goal. The cam is on getting to the box for crosses and aggressive interceptions. We don't want him to come back too much on defense to keep that triangle up top at all times. And we want all of our midfielders to be on their pressing game, hence the aggressive interceptions. The right midfielder is on comeback on defense, get in behind and stay on edge of the box for crosses, and the same goes about the left midfielder. We want these two players up and down the pitch helping us defend, stretching the opponent's defense. It's all about the wide players in this formation. In a formation that's pretty hard to build up in, these two are your free outlets all the time. Now, both of our center mids as well are on stay on edge of the box, cover center, and aggressive interceptions. Now, we have no one on stay back while attacking, and you might be worried about the counters. But keep in mind, we have 4 players on stay on edge of the box for crosses, so the counter attacks are not as bad as you think. We don't touch the center back's instructions, and the goalkeeper as always is on comps for crosses in default. Let's get to some gameplay. Now this first tip is why this formation is so broken in the game. With the amount of runners and passing options you have with this formation, your poor opponent has no chance. Like, come on, how do you stop that? It can be a fast-paced counter-attacking formation, it can be a slow build-up formation, you can go for crosses, through balls, everything, and I mean everything is a possibility with this setup. But where this formation absolutely shines is where you keep the ball on the edge of the box and pass it around so many times to frustrate your opponent. You can mix up the tempo, go with quick passing sometimes, slow passing some other times, do some ping passes and some dribbles as well. Don't become predictable on the setup, keep them guessing. And that's exactly how you get into their head with this formation. Because if you make them make one wrong move, pull one extra player out of their position, with the amount of numbers you have around their box, it's game over for them. And as I said, getting countered on is not a big problem with this formation, but still it's gonna happen. So you need to keep in mind when getting countered on, don't drag any of your 3 center backs out of their position. Instead, try to delay the attack and wait for all of your players to get back in their position. And since this formation defends in a 5-2-1-2, as soon as your players are in their defensive position, it should be an easy job just clearing the ball. The second most important thing to keep in mind is all of your midfield line will be low on stamina at around 70-75th minute, so make sure to have 5 subs ready for all of these positions. Give this formation a try and let me know how you like it. That's it for today's video. Thank you everyone for watching it. Please like and subscribe, it would help out the channel massively. This is the end of this video and hopefully I will see you on the next one.